Hey folks, Radham Hill here from the Radham Hill channel, the channel that aims to help you be the best man that you can be. So today I want to talk to you about something that I recently discovered and purchased. And as you may have seen from one of my previous videos, I'm very much into health and also fitness, as well as like the psychology behind men, behind the psychology that impacts men, and a lot of things that basically surround the subject of what it is to be a man and how to be a better man. So basically, there's all of that, and with the health and fitness thing, one of the purchases that I recently made, I basically purchased a blood sugar monitor, and essentially the reason I did that was just to find out like how my blood sugar is performing, how it is, because I've always had these kind of like health checks over the years, and it's always been okay. But there's no like regular check that I make, just to know for myself how I'm doing. And I think like a once a year check doesn't really kind of like give you this kind of consistency that you need to have perhaps. And so just for my own purposes, I purchased this blood sugar monitor. But there was a great additional benefit from that. It was like a surprise, basically. What I realized was that every time, for example, when I go training, or when I eat healthy foods, or I cook healthy foods. Now, the thing is, one of the things that I do is I've always cooked very healthy food for myself anyway. I love uh, kind of like green foods, and I love spices, and I love absolutely things like garlic and ginger and all those kind of things that are healthy anyway. And also turmeric, in fact. Turmeric is a very great, well-known health superfood, or a super spice, you can call it. And so all of these ingredients I've always been using, and I generally cook healthy, but there are times when I binge out and times when I go and just go to the burger joint and just eat what the hell I want. And there are times when, we all like to have a drink sometimes, so I can, that's I'm no different to anyone else. So there are times when we do unhealthy things, and there are times when obviously when you eat healthy food, you sleep well, and also you do the things that you need to do for your body itself, like training, cardiovascular training, weight training, and so on. So all these things, like activities that I do anyway as part of my day-to-day life. But suddenly I have the introduction of this blood sugar monitor. And it's one of the vital signs that we have: blood sugar, blood pressure, and also things like our cholesterol level and all these kind of things. There's these vital signs that we have, vital statistics that we have about our bodies, and I get this blood sugar monitor. So I start to take the readings fairly regularly. And what was really amazing to me was the fact that every time I kind of like use this device after training, after I've eaten healthy, after I've lived my life, as best as I can, as healthily as I can, given the constraints of my working life and so on, what I found was that my levels are actually pretty good. My blood sugar level is really quite in very healthy zone. And what was really amazing was that there was one time or a few times in the past when I did do those checks, and it was really high. It was like scary high. And I thought to myself, like clearly what I'm doing now with eating healthy and like living healthy and doing the training that I'm doing, it's kind of working. And so the side benefit of buying that little machine was the fact that it's almost like a reward for me to continue to do the right things. Every time I go training and I test my blood sugar, it's like at a really good level, and I'm really happy about that, right? And then I think to myself, wow, that's a reward. So I know I'm doing the right thing. I did the right thing there. Or if I ate the right foods and I slept well, the next day I checked the blood sugar, or I checked my blood pressure. That's another machine that I have. So I bought a few machines just to check basically my vital statistics, and they're all looking pretty good recently. And I just came to realize, you have these little devices, and the good thing about having these devices is that it kind of encourages you and rewards you for doing the right things. So when you get the good signs, you kind of like go ahead and say, oh, I'm going to do that thing again, because now I know I'm going in the right direction. And it's a great way of kind of like setting your path in the direction that you want to go, which is absolutely fantastic. So that's what I really wanted to share, is like, those machines are great for people who may have, some medical condition, and the doctor has prescribed that they should have those things. But even people who are healthy, people who are doing X, Y, Z in their lives, who are working, who are just normal people who don't have a diagnosed medical problem, you should get those machines and keep testing yourself, because you realize, oh, actually I am healthy and I'm doing the right things, and I can carry on doing those great things that I'm doing for my life. And it actually really encourages you to keep on doing those things and gives you the consistency that you want to achieve great things. So there you go. That's just advice for men, but then I guess you could apply it to women as well. So, this channel is aimed at the Radium Hill channel. My whole brand, the whole idea behind what I'm trying to do is aimed for men. True. But all the advice, actually, I've just realized is relevant for women, but in particular women. If you like my material, men and women, sorry, if you like my material, or women in particular, if you like material, but you feel that you've got a man in your life who could value from it, then share it with that man. Be caring. Caring is sharing, right? Or sharing is caring. I don't know how that goes. Anyway, but either way, right? Share it, because, maybe other men can use this advice as valuable for them. And at the end of the day, the aim of the channel is to make men the best that they can be for you, ladies, for you. So please do share, please do subscribe, please leave comments, very important, comments and questions that you have, and subject areas that you want me to investigate, to read about, and to kind of make a video for you, just basically tailor-made just for you guys. So that's the aim. I mean, everything that I do is for you guys. So please do feel free to subscribe and do all those things. Like the video if you like, please share, and hope you have a fantastic day, and I will post again very soon. Thank you.